Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be summarizing 100 million leads from Alex hormozi. So I did the first book summary recently. So and I've just finished the second. First book was how to make a grand slam offer and how to sell stuff. Not like sell, but make the offer that would eventually get you the stuff which you then use to make money. For this book is it's about leads and how to get leads, and basically it takes that any business builds on leads. So how leads are basically people that buy your stuff. So whoever buys your stuff, that's lead, and whoever you know or can reach out to, that's a potential lead. So basically the whole world can be a potential lead. So here I will go through my bookmarks and uh, explain what I've learned from them, and if I need to write something I will write it and explain it in detail, because this is not an academic like this is not like a fictional or self-help type of book. This is pure business knowledge. So let's just get started. So I will go over my bookmarks, the things I have marked with importance. So first thing is the lead magnets he talks about. He says there are three types of lead magnet. Each offers a different type of solution. So the three types are reveal problems, sample and trials, or one step of a multi-step process. So basically these are the types that lead magnets mean that magnet is something that attracts other things. So these things will obviously attract leads to buy your stuff. What you can do is you can reveal a problem, you can offer a free trial, or you can offer a free step for a multi-step process, like you're offering services like graphic design, and you can offer something for free, a part of it for free, to basically get a lead magnet to stick to you. And also he says something about try before you buy. So he talks about a sample that when stores introduced dressing rooms or try rooms in their shops, their sale increased by quite a lot of margin. So if you can try and get a lead magnet that already reveal a problem, give them a taste and of the solution, and show it as a small piece of total package. If you can do all of these things, that will make a very good lead magnet. So delivery mechanism he talks about, you can software, you can give them a tool. If you have a spreadsheet calculator so small, you can technology does the job for them. So if you have information, you can teach something for free. If you have a service, you can do that service for free. If you have a physical product, you can give them something for free in that case. In that way, your audience will get to know what your product actually is, and then they can it will obviously help them. And then you can make a multi-format product. Like if you have a product, like you do media thing, you can put it on different type of channel. Like if you do content for YouTube, you can customize it, make it for Instagram, Facebook, and other so you can expand your reach. And always give a reason, like why should you do this, because this. So I always add the word because in your base. It may seem basic, but it is very important. Like buy my thing because, and then because it's very good, because it is very good, because you need this, something like this. By delivering your value before you buy, you get 10 times more engaged lead for the same cost. So if they know, like why should they buy your product rather than brainstorming themselves, it will help. If you're struggling to get leads, make an amazing lead magnet. Figure out the problem you want to solve for the right customer. Figure out how you want to solve it. Figure out how to deliver it. Make the name interesting and clear. Make it easy to consume. Make sure it's good. Tell them what to do next. Why it's a good idea. Do it clearly and do it often. always tell the audience after they buy your product what to do next. Like always make them multiply. If you get a lead, then make sure it stays your lead for their whole life. The world belongs to the ones who can keep doing without showing the result of their doing. He talks about that he worked a lot of time before seeing any significant progress, but he says that you need to be resilient and do stuff over and over again. You will see the result in long time, but you need to be persistent. And he says that this is like I've seen a lot of places like offer free stuff. If you're starting out, then give everything you have for free. Once you get a customer in, then you can increase the price slowly and make add-on offers and get them to buy more. Here he talks about Warren Buffett and Benjamin Graham. Story before Warren Buffett became the greatest investor of our time, he offered to work for his hero Ben Graham for free. Ben Graham response for your overpriced. Graham knew what was up to the most expensive thing about hiring Buffett was the paycheck, but the time to train. So he talks about like getting what you want. Like he worked for Warren Buffett, worked for Ben Graham. Eventually learned from him. Ben Graham paid him to teach him. So in the case whenever you work somewhere, you can maximum thing, your best value thing you can get out of there is learning. So always keep learning your first priority. And here it talks about referrals. So always include a referral program in your business. So if someone buys your stuff, give them a card, or if you refer someone, they get 20 or 30% off. So always make more for more. Turn $1 into two, two into four. And here he talks about building a personal brand. He heard the stories of different people like The Rock and some other people, where they became billionaire, and he talked to people, actually paid some people to teach him what they're doing differently, and they said they had a personal brand and you didn't. So always have a personal brand. It will expand your portfolio, and the larger your audience, it will be a part of warm content for you and warm audience for you. You can eventually, if you have a big audience, whatever you sell will be sold. So, and content creation, he has dedicated a lot of time in the book in content creation. So he said make every piece of content assuming the person never has heard of you, and everyone who has already knows you won't mind, they appreciate the reminders. So in every video or every piece of content you make, always add an introduction so the people knows that always people know that who you are, and always remind them who you are, and always add a PS statement like a summary of the text, whatever at the end, like basically like extra thought of anything that stands out always takes attention. And also he shares a tip like only one call to action per time. Like don't ask people to share, like, subscribe and comment at the same time, because instead of doing the call they do none. Instead, if you ask them to share only, and ask them to share if they want. If you want them to buy, only ask them to buy, and make up your mind so they don't have to. So only ask one thing. Here he talks about like headlines and how to make them, like 7 lessons I've learned from making content, and switch to how how I, or this is the best way, to these are my favorite ways to switch your content to my, or how I did, not like what you know is a universal truth. The more ways you measure, the more ways you can be consistent, measure a lot, adapt to feedback beyond mirror. Here he talks about like you have to, if you want to improve on something, you have to measure it. The more you measure, the more you likely to improve. And volume negates luck. Here he talks about if you do something enough time, you'll eventually win. So there is no cheat code or trick to success. You have to do it a lot of time. People who have made a lot of money and people who have made not a lot of money, the only difference is the one who have made more have tried more. So here he talks about 6 ways to get more referrals. Call out, sell better customers, sell better expectations, get more people, better results, get faster results, decrease time delay, keep making your stuff better, uh, tell them what to buy next. So if you like have a customer, also you need to have a plan that what would happen if the customer leaves the shop, what would they do next, to always have something to they can hang on to. Make the success activity the condition of your guarantee. As soon as you start getting customer results, not what they did, then start guaranteeing new customer. Those as soon as you get result, guarantee them more, uh, based on that feedback. Guarantee customers, other customers, like we have given this customer this thing, so this adds a guarantee to our stuff, and use them to sell more and then feed the cycle. It says here there should always be a next time they hear from you. I got a sick saying from a public CEO of a friend, BAMFAM, who come meeting from a meeting. Again, never lose a customer in no man's land. You should always know what happens next. Again, reiterating on the thing that the customer should always know what comes next. Case study here, he asked them, Dropbox gave free storage to customer and free storage to friend they referred. The referral program went viral and 39x their business in 15 months. So here he talks about like referral. If you have customer, then they are also referring. He gives real life example that it improved their growth by 39 times. So that is something which is important. And here he talks about there are unlimited number of ways to show value, but all money making offers follow a similar structures. So make more money from your current customer and get more leads from your current offer. Dream outcome with a high chance of working. Since your customers already want the product, achieve likelihood of achievement without needing to build, deliver, or provide customer support for the product yourself. Effort and sacrifice, you can start selling it tomorrow. So basically, make everything for the customer, so they don't have to do anything by themselves. They don't have to put their brain into why should they do, how to do it. Make it as easy as possible. Here just written on quote of us. Basically, I bookmarked it because I just like quotes. It's not the end. It's not even the beginning of the end, but it is perhaps the end of the beginning. The book is now practically finished. So here it just talks about the basic habits, general life habits, how to work. He said wake up early, 4 to 5 a.m. and that go to bed early, obviously, and then work 8 hours straight, no meetings until noon. Then afternoon you can meet people and do other stuff. And this is just basically a basic morning routine that he shared, that you can do: wake up early, work uninterrupted 8 hours, the most important thing you have for 8 or 10 hours, and then obviously do other stuff. But your main goal should be to do the stuff that is important to you first thing in the morning and do it uninterrupted for 8 hours. If you can't do it, then do some 6, 4, 5, slowly build up if you're not like that type of person. And obviously, and if you can't for some reason wake up in the morning, then do it in the night. Like do stuff in the night, if uninterrupted, whenever you could can uninterrupted work, and start your day from there, so that the most important things get done, or and not get delayed. So that's it for this video. If you like the summary, please share it. Thank you.